What's up guys, Daniel here with another Bryan lesson. This song is called Loom. It's in standard tuning with a capo on the 3rd fret and involves a lot of finger picking, but it's pretty easy to play. If you want to check out the tabs, they're available on my website for free. Link is going to be in the description down below. Let's go ahead and get started. We'll get started with the intro. Sounds like this. The first chord shape we're going to use is an A minor 7. That's going to be open A, 2nd fret D, open G, 1st fret B. And we're going to be finger picking this. We're going to alternate between the root note of whatever chord we're on. In this case, it's the open A, then B, root note, G. And that's going to be the finger picking pattern for a majority of the song. So starting with this A minor 7, it's going to go A, B, A, G. Now we're going to switch to a G add 11 chord. All you have to do is move your ring finger to the 3rd fret of the low E string, keep the 1st fret of the B there, and then you're going to do the same thing. E, B, E, G. From here we're going to move to a C chord, so now we're going to go to the 3rd fret of the A string. We're going to use the 2nd fret of the D string later, but for now you can leave it open. And what we're going to do is pluck A, B, A, then you're going to pluck G, but you're going to do a hammer onto the 2nd fret after you pluck it. So it's going to go. Then you're going to pluck B again, followed by A, and then an open G. So you're going to take off that 2nd fret. So now all together from the beginning. Time. And then regular speed. Now for the second half of this line, we're going to go back to the A minor 7 and the G add 11. We're going to play them exactly the same way we did before. So same thing. Now we're going to move to a C chord, but we're going to play it a little bit differently. We're going to pluck A, B, A, but then you're going to use your pinky on the 3rd fret of the high E string. You're going to pluck high E and pull off to an open E. So it'll go. Then you're going to move your pinky to the 3rd fret of the B string. You're going to pluck that note and pull off to the 1st fret. And then you're going to pluck an open G after that. So the pull offs will go and C all together. One more time. And then regular speed. So the second half all together a little bit slower. One more time. And then regular speed. Alright, so now let's play this first line all together a little bit slower. And now regular speed. Alright, now the second line is actually played very similar. We're just going to make one minor change on that C chord. Instead of doing the hammer on to the 2nd fret of the G string, we're going to do it on the 2nd fret of the D string. So it's going to sound like this. going to play it twice. So A minor 7 and G at 11 are going to be played the same way. Now when we get to C, we're going to go A, B, A. Then you're going to pluck an open D string and hammer onto the 2nd fret with your middle finger. Then go B, A, G. One more time. And then you're just going to repeat those 3 chords again. Alright, so now let's play the intro all together a little bit slower, and then we'll play it one more time at regular speed. Now regular speed. So that's how you're going to play the intro. Alright, the next part up is the verse, and the nice thing about it is that you already learned it. It's played exactly like the second half of the intro. So it's going to sound like this. How do I make you fall in love with me? And how would I let you know I care? And how would I say that the man you're lying with is not the man that should be laying there? How would a boy like me put it? A man with some sense probably wouldn't. But I don't give a damn, I am not a smart man. I'm gonna say some words I shouldn't. So the only extra thing you need to know is at the end of the verse, he's gonna stick on that C chord and play it one more time, just like you did. So the last line before getting into the second verse would go, I'm gonna say some words I shouldn't. And then you get to the next verse. Alright, the next part up is going to be the strummed version of the verse. This song doesn't really have a chorus. We're going to use the same chords, we're just going to switch up the strumming pattern. It's going to sound like this. Now all the bad things about you, but I still think you're the purest of our kind. I remember being younger with an awful pining hunger for good that a boy could never find, and fear of the man so left behind. So it's really fast paced, but the strumming pattern isn't difficult. We're going to be using the exact same chords we were doing in the intro and the verse. So we're going to start with an A minor 7, and we're going to strum down, down, up, down, up. And again, it's really quick. Then we're going to switch to the G at 11, do the same thing. Down, down, up, down, up. Then we're going to switch to a C chord, and we're going to strum it 2 times. The first time we strum it, we're going to go down, down, and hammer onto the 2nd fret of the D string, and then up, down, up, and then down, down, up, down, up. So, again, 2 times. And then we're just going to repeat that. So, all together, a little bit slower. A little bit faster. Again. And then again, just like we did in the first verse, we're going to stick on C for 2 extra strumming patterns on the last line before the next verse. So where he says, and the fear of the man so left behind. You're going to strum C 2 extra times. And we're going to continue this strumming pattern throughout the next verse, but we're going to add a couple extra hammer-ons, and we're also going to do single down strums on some of the chords. So the next verse would sound like this. So I guess I'll just love you through the window while you're dancing with the charms in the room, and I'll sneak out that door like I have time for. Just let that lost love come. Just let that lost love bloom. And then you just repeat that picked version. So again, the difference in this verse is the second time we play the chord progression and we get to that C chord, we're going to do one strumming pattern like we have been, down, down, up, down, up. But then you're going to do another down strum with a hammer on, a quick down, up strum, and then down again with the hammer on, down, up. So C altogether for that second line is going to go all together again, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. And then during the second line where he says, and just let that lost love loom, you're going to play the A minor 7, just a single down strum, and then G at 11, single down strum, and then C, you're going to play like normal, 2 times with that same strumming pattern we did before. And then he repeats it. This time though, you're just going to do single down strums, A minor 7, G at 11, and then C. So the last 2 lines all together will go, now sneak out that door like I have time for, and just let that lost love bloom. Just let that lost love bloom. So those are the only differences. Alright, the last part I want to mention is just at the very end of the song, he's going to repeat the first verse, but just do single down strums on each chord. And how do I make you fall in love with me? And how do I let you know I care? And how would I say that the man you're laying with is not the man that should be laying there? I think I screwed up the melody, but you get the point. So that's the ending of the song, and that's it. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that lesson. If you want to check out the tabs, they're available on my website for free. Link is going to be in the description down below. Go and leave a request for a song you would like to learn in a comment, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.